How's it going, everyone? So today I'm gonna do a comparison, see how long it takes me to file this off. I got two full comp chains. One is Holt's Forma, which is on the Husqvarna right now, and it is from Aaron at Grizzly Wood Services. Thank you again, Aaron. Chain's doing great. I've got about 3 filings on it now, and I'm running about 35 thousandths on my rakers, and it seems to eat the wood like that. If I run 25, it doesn't cut as fast, which you get that it's semi-chisel chain. And so yeah, I take them down 35 thousandths on my semi-chisel. Then I have an organ chain as well, full comp. It is full chisel, full comp chain. I'm gonna file, and then I'm gonna try out the Dremel. 7/32 Dremel, unopened pack of files. So I'm gonna grab a fresh file. Do you see? All nice, super clean file. So I grab a fresh file and I'll swap this handle off. That file is brand new as well, but just for the video, I'm using a brand spanking new file. And if you guys can file from both sides of the saw in one position, that's fine. A bit more comfortable when I flip my saw around in the vise. So we'll start from this side, and yeah, we'll start the video at we'll go 2 minutes 12 seconds, and I'll see how long it takes me to file both sides. We're running a bit behind again this morning, man. I couldn't go to sleep last night. My back was hurting, and I ended up oversleeping this morning. The kids got a birthday party to go to, so after we drop them off at the birthday party, Kelsey and I are gonna go get a load of wood, get delivered. Now, I'm gonna be honest, round file is, you're not gonna beat it no matter what. You don't need power for it. It's not hard to do, and it cuts extremely well. So for me, I love the square file, hand file square, but it takes longer to file, and the files are way more expensive. For what I paid for one double bevel file, I bought 12 round files. And I think out of that double bevel file, I got probably 5 sharpenings per side on that. So 10 sharpenings off of one file, and it was pretty much junk. Yeah, I had to convert my round over to square, which that took a lot of effort, but I think it'd last a little bit longer with starting out with square file versus converting a round file chain. Now this is just going to be real time, because like I said, I want to compare and see how long it takes me with the Dremel and just good old hand file. These are both 105 drive length chains. 3/8 full comp, 50 gauge chain. One's Oregon, one's Holtz Forma. I will say this semi-chiseled chain, this Holtz Forma, it can take a beating and it still cuts good. I know a lot of guys get in the habit of smacking their files on there, but it knocks your cutting edges down. Smack the tip on something, side of your bar, saves the cutting edges on your file. So we'll get this flipped around and file up the other side. Well, like I said, I like being comfortable. It's a lot easier for me to do it like this. You know, I can file from the top of the saw, hit both sides, but when I got a vise, why not be comfortable, right? Now both these chains are in about the same shape as each other, and about the same how do you say, same lifespan, whatever. They both got about 3-4 filings on them. They're both banged up about the same, so it's pretty fair comparison. I'm all about being efficient, not wasting a bunch of time. You know, I enjoy filing, I do, but when I'm trying to get stuff done and enjoy family time, if that Dremel saves me a few minutes, I'm gonna use it. Work smarter, not harder, right? Hey, think about it, the old time Indians, they always camped by the river. They always camped by lakes. Never once did you see a native put a teepee on top of a mountain and camp up there. Everything in life needs water, right? Your plants, your animals, your fish, you. Why not camp by the water? Now some of you might get on me, why don't I run a log splitter and save my back? Well, because it's not fast enough. You show me a log splitter that can keep up with me and not cost tens of thousands of dollars, then I might buy one. Now, I ain't claiming to be the fastest at splitting wood, but I highly doubt there's a log splitter that can keep up splitting, you know, unless it's got the big 6-way wedges or whatever. So Sorry, I'm ruining the video talking. Last tooth. Love watching that bird come up. All right, stop your clocks. Holy smokes. That was dang near 9 minutes. Well, I'll account for the chatting and stuff in there. I'm gonna pause the video right here. I am gonna swap out this chain and we'll hook up the Dremel and get going on it. Okay folks, got chain swapped out. I'm gonna open up this brand new pack of Dremel bits, get hooked up. I'll bring you guys in for a closer look, that way for the people who either lied or been lied to their whole life will believe me. It's always funny when people try and call BS on YouTubers. Like, we're gonna jump on camera and show the world and lie, you know. Yeah, there might be some folks that do stuff like that, but you know, like the guy that called BS on me loading a Toyota in a half hour. So speed is on max. We'll bring you folks in for a closer look. Here is the Holtz Forma chain. I don't know if you can see that. Fresh file. Kind of hard to tell, but that is the Holtz Forma chain. Now I got the Oregon chain right here. Sorry. It's hard to tell that's Oregon chain. You must not hold that much chain. So anyway, we'll see how long it takes me to use the Dremel. First time, I've never used this thing. I'm impressed. That thing is fast. Holy smokes. Like I said, I'll cut out the yapping on the other clip of me hand filing. Obviously, it's a lot faster. Will it replace hand file? No. At least not in my outfit. Dang. This might be a little awkward. I will say this chain is a bit more tore up. I haven't ran it since I was cutting timber. It's a bit warm. That chain gets a little warm with this. Now I wonder if that messes with the hardness of the chain, you know? If I went back to use a hand file on this, if it would be a lot harder. I don't know. Finished with that chain. Let's see what we're at. We're at, again, 11 minutes. Huh. I don't know. We'll have to put the timer on it. Like I said though, this chain needed a bit more work, but it felt like it was faster to me, so I don't know. Leaves a cleaner, well, I guess you can't really call it a file. Well, we'll just use that term, file. It's a lot cleaner. It hogs the gullet out a lot quicker. I noticed when I switched to this side, it was kind of hard to, I had to use one hand, but when I had it this way, I could rest my fingers right there and kind of use my fingers as a spring, keep it nice and steady. But it wasn't hard to keep it steady with one hand either. It was pretty easy. Get a very consistent line across there matching the factory angle. It was a lot easier to keep that factory angle versus running a 8-inch file across it. There's always a little human error, especially with both arms. You can get them perfect, but the ease of use is there. Is it faster? I don't know. I'm gonna have to throw the timer on it because both these video clips were 11 minutes. So, and when I hand filed, I started it at 2 minutes and I stopped it at 11. So that was 9 minutes of hand filing with a little bit of talking. I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, will it ever replace round file, hand file? No. I honestly don't think there is a file in this world that will replace the round file. Just the durability, the ease of use, you can't beat it, period. Yeah, a grinder, square grind, fastest you'll ever get. But you need electricity, you need to know how to use it. I mean, just like anything, hand file, you need to know how to use it too. But for firewood, I recommend round file. Take your rakers down, depending on what wood you're in. I always run 25 thousandths on all my chain. Besides the semi-chiseled chain, I take it down to 35 because it doesn't cut as fast. The chisel chain grabs a lot more, so you don't really want to take it down. I've taken them down to 35 thousandths. You really need the power behind it. And it cuts good. I mean, it eats right through the wood, but are you putting more strain on your saw? I kind of feel it did. So I'm going to stick with 25 thousandths on my rakers for firewood, for timber falling, everything. Unless it's semi-chiseled chain, then I'll go 35 thousandths. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We wish you good health and happiness as always. Kelsey and I are going to get kids dropped off at the birthday party, and we're going to blaze up on a mountain, go cut a load of wood. Watch that video. It'll be coming up. I'm going to get this uploaded right away. If you haven't checked out yesterday's video, go back and check it out. Check out some of the hunting, some of the fishing, some of the camping. That's what it's all about here. And I try and do these little tips and tricks. I've been lacking. We've been super busy. Breakdowns have hit us hard, with all the trucks. Another thing, air systems for heating and air conditioning. On Kelsey's truck, 2006 Chevy 1500, I've replaced everything. Blower motor, resistors, fuses, climate control module, everything I can think of on the air system, I've replaced it. Minus the actuators that are in behind the dash. But from what I read on there, those only change the direction of the air. So, and there was no problem with that before. It feels like it's just in the switch, but I've changed the climate control module. Everything on there is brand new. I can't figure it out. Might end up taking it to the shop. Ford still. Tomorrow, Monday, will be 9 weeks my Ford's been sitting at the shop. Same place, hasn't moved. I already bought all the parts. I'm gonna go pick that up this week. Either take it to another shop in town or I'm gonna fix it myself. Yeah, they might be that busy, and I can't place blame or anything like that. They do a lot of the tribal and government vehicles. So, you know, them vehicles are a priority versus the public. So I can't really be mad at them. I do understand. But if they can't get to it, call me, tell me that they're not going to get to it. They don't have time. They know that that firewood truck is how I make my living. 9 weeks. That's $18,000 if I was to cut every day and sell every single load. That's a lot of money, especially for just a blue collar boy like myself. Have a good day, y'all. Shocking results. I'm a bit impressed with my hand file. I went through the video during editing, cut out every spot I stopped to talk, I stopped to put my glove on, when I stopped to switch the saw around. So I did the best I could to keep it even. Now, this was my very first time using this Dremel. I've never used it with the stone, grinding stone. For my hand file, it was 7 minutes, 38 seconds. That's just straight filing. None of the talking or anything was added in. As for the Dremel, it was 8 minutes, 5 seconds. That's gonna, you know, yeah, it was my first time. I'm not used to the Dremel yet, so I was getting used to it. This chain was a little bit more banged up on, you know, when I started on this side. But the consistency is a little better in my experience. I'm able to keep more steady and keep that factory angle. And I really like the way it cleans up the gullet and stuff compared to, you know, hand file. Is this gonna replace my hand files? Heck no. But ease of use and less strain on your wrists and everything like that, and being bent over the saw, I like it. Standing up, filing, yeah, you see me get down and look, you know, make sure I was doing a good job, but I dig it. You know, beat your chest if you can hand file. Hand filing's not hard. The Dremel does have a spot in my shed. I like it. I honestly do. But proof's in the pudding. You can't beat hand file. It was faster. You know, once I get better with the Dremel, yeah, I might cut a few seconds off my time. Is it going to be a huge time change? No, it's not. But I like it, the ease of use, being more steady, and I really like the way it cleans up the gullet. But round file, it's number one. It's gonna be number one as long as I do firewood. It's more durable than, I take that back. I refrain from saying that round file is more durable than a grind. I haven't noticed that much different. I know it gets pounded in our heads by other people that round file is more durable and yada yada, but I honestly haven't seen that much difference. You know, as long as you keep your chain out of the dirt, you know, getting as much dirt off of your log as possible. If I had a square grinder, you bet your last dollar that I would be using it, and because it does cut faster. But I don't have the $1,200 to go buy the Symington, or however you pronounce it. That's the one I would love to purchase. Maybe in the near future I will. But I need to get a roll of chain so I can use the breaker and spinner that our good friend Daniel Benedict donated to our channel. If you guys didn't watch the live feed, we did an unboxing there. I'll show you guys real quick. I have not got it set up yet. I am waiting to mill up some old growth Douglas fir to mount it to. Mr. Daniel bought us a breaker and spinner. No, they're not set up. This breaker has a handle that goes on it. He recommends a longer handle. So we'll try it out, and thanks again, Daniel, from the bottom of our hearts. Folks like you, Lumberjack Smokestack, Jay Ferris, Chippy's ATV, Aaron at Grizzly Wood Services. Shoot, there's been a few others that have sent stuff, and honestly, all of your guys' comments, love and support, thank you guys. We greatly appreciate it. So stay tuned. We're gonna go cut some firewood and we'll test this out. It ain't gonna be a comparison between chains because this is full chisel. The Holtz Forma is semi chisel, so that's out of the question. Maybe one day I'll have 2 matching chains, do a full chisel, and compare which is faster, grinding stone on a Dremel or hand file. Anyway, thanks for watching. Wish you good health and happiness as always. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video.